Good afternoon. I am on today to interview Barbara Franzoni. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. She has a company called Copped on Media, and I absolutely love the name of her company. She messaged me a little while ago on LinkedIn. We became connected on LinkedIn, and she sent me a beautiful message telling me that I had inspired her and that she was thanking me for something. So what I want to do now is invite, bring her onto screen. This is our very, very first live stream. So I want to make her feel very, very welcome. Let's see how this is going. It says adding. Let's be patient.
Hello! How are you?
Hello.
Are you okay?
I'm good. Oh, you can. Yeah, I'm good.
Are you okay?
I'm good. My phone isn't the best, but I think it's doing the job.
Working.
Can you hear me okay?
It's working. We're working fine here.
Excellent.
So listen, tell me this. I'm Rachel, I don't have my cup of tea now. Tell me this. You sent me a message only about 2 months ago on LinkedIn. And tell the people what the message said.
So the message said, you had actually, I think, looked at my profile or something like that, or connected with me, and I wanted to connect with you. So I sent a little accompanying message saying, I heard you on the radio and I wanted to set up my own business. I was holding myself back. There's obstacles out there. When you're trying to set up your business, there are obstacles, but in reality, I was holding myself back. I was being my own obstacle. And I heard you say that the thing that you said that inspired me was other people, whether they have an opinion or not, if they have a stake, if they're paying your mortgage, then their opinion matters.
Yeah.
And I thought, all these people that were holding me back, because I thought, what are they going to think of me? Are they going to think like, oh my God, she's so jumped up, the brass neck on her. Who does she think she is?
Yeah.
And I thought, well, there are people who don't have a stake in my life. There are people who don't have a vested interest, so they can have an opinion, but it shouldn't be stopping them from doing what's right.
Absolutely, 100%. And what you just said there, Barbara, many of my clients would experience the same thing. So they're worried about what other people will think. They're worried about what other people will think of them in business. Should I make that move? Should I start a business? Should I not? And they're living their lives for other people, to other people's standards and expectations.
Exactly.
So was that sentence on the radio? And it was Mary Kay, and I was actually with Mary Kay this morning at a collaboration networking breakfast meeting. Mary Kay was there, and she was interviewing me, and now I'm interviewing you. So was it that one sentence that made you go, hang on, I'm not playing small?
It was like a little light bulb just appeared over my head. It was like, ding, it was like, hang on a second.
Oh, you're frozen. I have to decline my husband there now.
That I was worried about, friends, people that I'd gone to college with, people who, my lecturers, people who I had worked with in a previous career. The irony of it all was that they were actually delighted for me.
Yeah.
They sent me so many lovely supportive messages once I got going. So it was all my little inner critic, my own imposter syndrome.
Yes.
That did it. And actually, because my last year in college, I don't know if you know this, but my last year in college, I did my project on imposter syndrome.
Did you, Barbara?
So I spent a year researching it, and I was my own biggest test case.
Wow.
Because I suffer from it so badly.
Okay, okay. Now, can I help you with that in this moment with what you just said? Would that be okay?
That would be perfect.
Okay. You said I suffer from this.
Yeah, which was wrong. I
And
don't suffer from
no,
it anymore.
it's not that it's wrong, because there's no right or wrong. We just need to tweak the language a little bit, okay? Can we say going forward, I sometimes experience imposter syndrome?
Yes,
Because
yes. I sometimes experience imposter syndrome. Actually, do you know, it's not a syndrome at all. It's just a feeling.
yeah,
So I sometimes experience imposter feelings.
yes, because the reason why I'm asking you to do that is imposter feelings don't define you. That's a flash in the pan. It's a moment in time. And if you suffer from something, it owns you. But if you experience it, you own it, and you decide when it comes to the door. Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
Yeah. So I eradicate out of my clients' language when they say suffer. Because if you suffer from something, you're going to suffer from it for the rest of your life. Whereas if you experience it, yeah, because experience is transitional. Suffer is forever. Suffer is like on the cross. Oh my God. Whereas experience is transitional. It's like a hall space. You know, like your hall in your house after your front door. You don't live in your hall. That's a transitional space. You walk in and out of there. Same as experiences. You walk in and out of experiences. Yeah?
That makes so much sense. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's something that we do.
Yeah. People know about your business and what it is that you do. So tell me exactly what it is that you do. So hang on, sorry, can I ask you a question?
So
Have you always decided that your company was going to be copped on, or was that a moment of, I copped on?
it was a moment I've copped on, yeah. It was just, you know, I just copped on. Now, I did cop on before that. I just didn't cop on, I copped on in a different way.
Good, good.
So I registered my website as copdon.com just over a year ago.
Brilliant.
And it was actually because I copped on that I I went to college very late in life. I went to college when I was 40. So when I graduated, I wasn't able to get a job. Um, and all the jobs for graduates were internships. I wasn't eligible. So I was trying to find a job. I wasn't getting anywhere, and I finally copped on that I was going to have to give myself a job. I was out there trying to convince people that I was brilliant. I could actually do this stuff. I could do it in my sleep.
Yeah.
I was trying to convince people of that. And I realized, well, actually, I know I can do a great job. If I had a job to give, I'd give it to me.
Mm.
So I did. And that's
Yes.
where I got that.
And I love the way you use the word I. I knew I could, because that's you owning it. That's you coming from the highest version of who you are. You're not saying, oh, I think, I could have been okay at that. No, you're like, that's a stake in the ground. You're claiming that I am good at that. So what kinds of clients is it that you're looking for?
Well, all kinds, really. I suppose startups are a big client of mine because I do I do a lot of graphic design work, so I do logos.
Okay.
So for that, often startups or else established companies that are starting a new department, a new product, things like that.
Or a rebrand,
I
maybe?
also or rebrand or packaging, and I also do photography and
Oh,
videography. So that's ongoing. So that people can always update their headshots.
yeah.
They can also um, send out a promotional video. So the types of videos I do, I've come from doing documentaries, doing film shorts, things like that.
Very good.
So they're polished videos, so they're not they're not on the spot. You know, they take a little while.
Okay.
But they're kind of crap.
Okay. So is there anything else important that you feel we need to know about your business since we're showcasing you here?
Oh, I didn't even think of myself as being here to showcase the business, but yeah, I suppose I'm copped on, and so sometimes all you need is somebody who's copped on.
Yeah.
And I do have a broad range of experience, so you know I've also got my diploma in digital marketing. I got, which I studied after I left college, so I can give a broad range of advice. Sometimes you just want to talk to somebody and figure out what it is that you need.
Yeah.
And I can give that. I'm really honest. Some people say I'm too honest. So you can be sure that I'll give you true advice, honest advice, because whenever everything I think is written all over my face anyway. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, honesty is a very high commodity these days. Not too many people can be as honest as you and I are. And I think it's one of my superpowers if I'm honest, you know. So being able to be, you know, constructively critical and honest with a pinch of love is a superpower.
Well, it's the constructive thing I need to work on. I don't have, I need to work on my tact.
We can all work on that. We can all work a bit on tact. So listen, I'll go
So
through
that's what
this. There's millions of people online here watching. So Martina Keelan said, Amanda Keelan, Catherine, oh, she's tagging people. Thanks, Martina. Sharon Gorman says hello. Laura Kenny says hi. Marie Claire says, go Barbara, you rock. Martina Keelan says, Nicola, a very wise woman with wise words. Thank you. Gillian Kyo, love this. Oh my God, so true. Mary O'Leary, wow, Barbara, that is so amazing. Can so identify with that. I'm listening intently to Nicola's advice. Words are so powerful. Thank you so much, Mary. Nicola Grant, great advice. Tracy Rayner, our words and our thoughts create our reality. So she's picking us up on the suffer bit there. Muriel Woods, hi, it's great to catch you live. Hi from Sydney. Isn't that great now? We've people watching from Sydney. Tracy Rayner, so true, Nicola. Mary O'Leary, writing this down because I never remember all of the advice. Mary Claire, with lots of encouragement from me. That's for you, Barbara. And Cheryl Lawton, can we have a link to Barbara's website, please?
So it's copdon.com. I'll put it in later, but it's an easy enough one to remember.
Copdon.com. That's I like that one. For sure.
And I just, yeah, it's actually, it became a little catchphrase in our household before I named the business Copdon. It was, you know, my husband and I, we're not always the most harmonious of couples.
Yeah, get in the queue.
So sometimes he tells me to cop on, and copped on. And then one day I said, I'm so copped on, I'm going to name my company Copped On. And so now we're like,
he must be super proud of you.
He is, yeah, but not as much as my daughter.
Oh, tell me about that. You're inspiring her.
I am. So she is, now she started going to school at the same time as I went to college.
Okay.
So we both went to school together.
Brilliant.
And she used to ask me things like, you know, does your teacher let you talk during little breaks? Things like that.
Barbara, that is too cute.
So she was always comparing her school to my school, you know. And so now that she thinks it's amazing that I have my own business, and she's always talking about Copped On, and you know, it's just.
What age is she now, Barbara?
She's 10.
Wow.
She's 10, so enough that she understands, you know, that I have to do a lot of work, and she's very good about things like that, you know.
Isn't that fantastic? So she grew up in a home with a mom who was a superhero.
Well, to her, no matter what I did, I'd always be a superhero. But I feel proud that I've shown her that you can change your life
Yeah,
at any stage. That
100%.
you don't have to be stuck in this narrow area that you've been put into. Like, I was a secretary for 20 years. I thought I could only be a secretary.
Mm.
And, you know, she has seen that I've been able to change everything, turn everything around
Mm.
completely,
Mm.
something completely different.
Yeah, rocking your life.
I like that she sees that we can be flexible, that we don't have to be in a set role
Yeah,
for our whole life.
yeah, for sure. Being able to change is important. Barbara, I am so glad that you sent me that message on LinkedIn. I was so touched by that. I'm so grateful to you for coming on and sharing your story, because you said I was an inspiration to you, but I know for sure that you are going to be an inspiration to even more people because of this live stream. And that was my intention behind this. Because if I can touch your heart through radio waves, and this is video, you can touch so many more people with your story. So I'm very grateful to you for sharing that.
Thank you, thank you. I hope that somebody has heard something that helps them.
They will. I know for sure that they will. And you'll see the comments in under here later on. Somebody that you have inspired will pop a comment in underneath later on. So listen, I'll crack on here. Have an absolutely fantastic Thursday. Thank you so much for your time. I wish you nothing but the best for you and your family and copdon.com. I think it's fantastic.
Thank you so much, Nicola. It's been an absolute pleasure.
You're
Thank
welcome,
you.
darling. Have a great day.
We're going to meet in person soon. I want to
For
get along to the
sure,
next
for
bar.
sure. I was with your friend, Mary Claire, this morning.
We were talking about support and stuff like that. Well, I just have to say big shout out to Mary Claire. She's been such a huge support for me.
Yeah.
So,
Mary Claire spoke this morning about, I'm trying to think how she worded it now. It's when you bring a friend along to a networking event and they speak on your behalf.
brag buddy.
A brag buddy. Oh my God, I thought that this was amazing. So you get other people to tell about your business. You should have been there this morning, Barbara.
I would have loved to have been, but yeah, she is my brag buddy, and I'm her brag buddy, because and not just like at meetings or at events, but just in
In
general, just
general,
in
yeah.
life.
You can see that. There's a lot of love between the both of you. I can see that for sure. She's great.
She sure is.
So listen, take it easy, and I'll see you soon in person.
See you soon. Bye.
Take care. Thanks for joining us, guys. Slán. Have a great day.